This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 9th of October. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, let's have a look at what happened yesterday. Now, you might have been thinking that given what happened on equities that we'd see an update, but we didn't. We're still holding the daily middle band as resistance on all of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. And we went down a bit. What does that mean? Well, I'm wondering still about this possible flag I drew in. The head and shoulders failed. That is now not a target. Hang on, I'm just going to remove that arrow. That's a little misleading. That is no longer a current target because the head and shoulders has failed. But we could still be forming a larger overall bull flag. That's relatively tentative because we're not seeing the move down on equities that I was expecting to see here to accompany it. But at the moment, we're still on the track for that. And I think one way or another, this is probably some kind of bullish consolidation. We do have a potential little head and shoulders here, but it's not great quality, so I haven't marked it in. I've got a better one on Solana, though, that I've been looking at. On Ethereum, was this a bull flag? No, it was too large, relatively. So it could still see a retest of 2150 and then 2121, but not because it's a bear flag. But looking at the 15-minute chart, again, could have a very messy head and shoulders forming here, but it's not enough really to be hanging your hat on. Solana, I've drawn in another potential bull flag we could be forming here. If so, we'd be heading back down to the support down in about the 128 area at the moment. This actually has some more support. We've got a quite nice little head and shoulders here, which is broken down with a target in the 13312 area. It's not really got any backup from the others or from equities here, but I'm watching it with interest. And certainly this level here, we broke it here for some days and went below it. But this is actually quite a strong level around the 140, 141 area. So if we break it again, that could open up certainly a move to 133.12, and I would be wondering about a move down because this is actually a decent looking trend line. I'd be wondering about a move down to that 128 area and dropping. So we will see how it goes. But at the moment, any downtrend that we've got, we're holding the daily middle bands as resistance. But on equities, we're holding those as support. But we're holding these as resistance while it is holding those. Obviously, we're on an overall bearish lean. I am wondering about those flags, and I'm wondering about a further move down to get to those. No support from equities at the moment, though, and there isn't always, so we will see. But you quite often find that that cryptos lead, i.e. they start doing what equities is about to be doing. So we may well find that equities follow it down the next couple of days. And obviously the open sell signals on equities are suggesting that may well be the case. We will see. All right, great. In that case, let's have a look at questions. Wen's asking about Palladium. Not really part of cryptos, but sure. No worries. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at Platinum as well, actually. All right, Palladium. Looks like a little bear flag short term, setting up a retest of this low here in the 980 area. On the bigger picture, nothing really suggesting, well, at the moment, it looks like a lot of flags forming on metals, even though dollar is still going up. We will see. This looks more serious on platinum and has me wondering, this is a double top breaking down, possibly with a retest here in the 912.50 area. So there is definitely, I mean, metals are vulnerable. I'm not seeing an obvious end to this dollar rally at the moment. But certainly if you were to look at the metals and judge how far it would get from the metals, you'd be thinking the dollar rally was about to end. And it may be. So it may be that this is a flag setting up and move up, but there are causes of concern. One, we're not really seeing an obvious sign that the dollar rally is ending. Two, this is a bearish signal here. And obviously this could fail and head back to the highs, but I am wondering about a retest of 912.50 here, so we shall see. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap, guys. we will see how it goes today. But I'll be watching. The thing I'll be watching with most interest today is the progress of this head and shoulders on Solana, and whether it can break and convert the 140 area again, as it did here. So we will see how that goes. All right, cheers, guys. I'll catch you later, and I'll have everything posted ASAP.